Hello and welcome everybody back to the channel again. This is Thomas. I am Lucky, bringing you more Madden 25 Patriots franchise. Last time, I choked against the 49ers, a game that we should have won. Just disappointing. We're going up against the 4-0 Dolphins. I'm at the point where I'm not going to be resigning Ramondre Stevenson. He will be added to the trade block as soon as I can. And I am also starting to become interested in trading some of these other guys. Not KJ Osborne, but I'm definitely... I think, yeah, Jonathan Jones is already on the trade block. Some guys maybe being removed from the team, assuming our current direction is indicative of where we are going to be towards the end of the season. There's not really a whole bunch to go over. I'm going to end up having a conversation with CM Freeze to kind of have a recap of how these first 4 games have gone. And so we're going to go ahead and go through the roster of the Dolphins now. To start off, you have Tyreek Hill, I think one of the only 99 overall wide receivers in this game with 99 speed, superstar X Factor, just going to potentially be a massive pain. Then you have Jalen Ramsey, who's been one of the best corners for almost a decade now. Not too much more I need to say about him. You have Teron Armstead, one of the best left tackles. Tua Tagovailoa, one of the most overpaid quarterbacks in the NFL. Jalen Waddle, one of the other fastest wide receivers in the NFL. And then you have Javon Holland, Kendall Fuller, and a bunch of other guys that can really fill in this roster to build a pretty solid core, and specifically a very fast core. In terms of our game plan this week, I think QB scramble isn't a terrible idea. Our defense appears to be decently rested. Maybe I think I'll work the backups again for offense. Need as much as we can get. This is another team. I think I'm going to endorse the idea of blitz counter. And because I've seen what this team can do, you know what? We're going to try 300 yards of offense and stay under 30 points. Alrighty. Dietrich Wise Jr. is going to be out with this week for a hip pointer. That's okay. Defensive line as a whole has performed terribly. But no injuries. I think it's time for us to have a conversation with our good old pal, CM Freeze.
Why, hello there, Tommy.
Why, hello there, Mr. CM Freeze.
So, how would you say the first 4 weeks have gone for you in joint franchise?
About as good as Henry Ruggs drunk driving in a Corvette at night in Las Vegas.
So, that sounds very interesting. If we go over to your schedule here.
Yes. Let's take a look at this. Here.
So, I see here that you have one game where your defense played really good, and then a couple of games where your defense has played really bad. Tell me, how exactly do you get 2 45 burgers dropped on you this early in the season?
It's called the throw it to Jamar Chase, and Jamar Chase can't be tackled, and then it's called throw it to Mike Williams, and apparently Mike Williams is a fucking god. Then I'd argue to say my defense played really good against the 49ers. It's just when you're up 20-10 and throw 3 interceptions in 1 quarter, I mean, one of those being a pick 6, you can't really... It's hard to win a game when you throw 3 turnovers, or when you have 3 turnovers.
No, I agree with that. I would say that is difficult. Let me go over to your stats here, because I've looked at your schedule. I haven't looked at your stats.
I also have not looked at my stats.
I mean, that's not a terrible touchdown to interception ratio for Drake May. You've only been sacked 5 times. That's pretty impressive.
All my INTs, 3 of my INTs came in 1 game, and then the other 2 were in the game against the Jets. Both games I had opportunities to win, but late interceptions destroyed that.
You must not like running the ball with Ramondre Stevenson.
Ramondre Stevenson has been hurt. Got hurt. He's out until week 7.
Oh.
So
that's lovely. Let's see how the receiving is going for you here. You got a clear number 1 wide receiver in KJ Osborne.
Hey, he's been playing in the slot. He does fine. Javon Baker has climbed the depth chart. He started out as wide receiver 3 and has made his way to now being my wide receiver 1 with Hunter Henry playing a role. And Demario Douglas had some limited production, but he has been moved down the depth chart in search of a wide receiver 3.
In 4 games, you seriously only have 6 people that have caught a pass for you. You only have 2 wide receivers that have basically done anything.
Well, I mean,
Volk hasn't caught a single pass for you? I thought you said he was your wide receiver.
He was my wide receiver 3 last game, and he dropped fucking like 3 passes. What do you want me to do? Like, if he's not going to catch the ball, I'm not going to play him.
I guess that's true. How's your offensive line doing? Damn, Onwenu's allowing your sacks?
Onwenu has been ass. He's gotten hurt in 2 games and allowed 2 sacks. It's not been exactly fantastic.
Wow. I can tell your defense is not doing good. Only 2 interceptions. Typically at this point in the season, you got like 20.
Yep, my corners have sucked. My defensive line has sucked. I mean, honestly, the highlight of my team has probably been the safeties. Even though I don't see Jabril Peppers anywhere on here. But, I mean, I don't know. I'm just... I know this team shouldn't be bad or shouldn't be good in real life, but I would think that my skill level would bring this team up a lot higher than where we're at.
Well, at 1-3, do you think you guys have a good shot at making the playoffs this season?
If I can get to the trade deadline with at least 3 wins, I think the back half of my schedule is easy enough to make a run. But I need to... I'm in a position where I could have either been 1-3 or 3-1. It's honestly the fourth quarter is what has been the issue with this team. As soon as I get to the fourth quarter, this team kind of seems to fall off a little bit.
That's not good.
What about your team, Mr. CM Freeze, Cameron Mysterious Freeze? How are you fucking 4-0?
I got the most goated defense known to man.
You see Kyler Murray's almost at 1,000 yards, 73% completion rating, 9 for 3. It's not how you've been sacked 9 times because you suck.
Yeah, I just got sacked I think 6 times in my game against the Commanders.
Goated, still won it though. So I mean, obviously it didn't matter.
Did you see how much? Did you see the score of the game?
Nope.
Oh, it was a lot to a little.
Well, Trey Benson, you clearly have a split running back room.
I've been trying to do. As you can see, Trey Benson is leagues above James Conner. He's got more yards on half the carries.
Yeah, I mean that'll happen when your running back's got 93 speed and can actually like do something in the open field.
I agree.
Must be nice. Oh wow. I've thrown it to a lot of receivers, but there's one that clears out the rest of them.
I mean, he just gets open, man. What can I say?
Yeah. Longest play, 91 yards. Love to see that. Oh, boy.
Well, he got a 91-yard receiving touchdown.
Oh, yeah. I see. I mean, the rest of your team, it kind of just sounds like if you can lock down Marvin Harrison and make you rely on your run game, you're kind of fucked.
In a sense, I mean, teams also have been loving just throwing interceptions to my defense. I know you haven't gotten there yet, but go to my defense and check out interceptions.
God damn, your offensive line sucks. Isaiah Adams.
He's a rookie. I think he was like a 4th or 5th round pick.
Yeah, you're definitely looking for offensive line. All right, what's this defense look like? Man, love seeing your defense gets... Oh, wait, actually, this is a question. Have you been able to blitz? Every time I blitz, it's like they get a touchdown.
I have been able to blitz. As you can see, my leaders in sacks are all of my linebackers there.
Yeah, I have not been able to blitz at all. Yeah, your D-line's definitely outperforming mine, and then I guess... Are any of your picks users?
The two with Kaiser White are. I've been
Ah,
using him. The other, literally Sean Murphy Bunting, like you see, he's got 4 picks. All 4 of them are on his own.
goated.
And then Buda Baker and Meltons are on their own. I've been using the linebackers.
Well, I mean, that's good, I guess. I mean...
Yeah, my defense has been playing some really damn good football here, which is surprising considering I got a 79 overall defense. But
Yeah, I'm gonna take a look at your schedule and see.
I got a tough schedule coming up at 49ers, at Packers, at Dolphins, and then a home game in the Chargers in the middle of that. Like,
I mean, if the Bills, I feel like should have been a closer games. You definitely should have beat the Rams and the Commanders, but I mean, I guess you had a close game against the. I'm just salty.
well, I mean, I got to play the Dolphins, who are 4-0. I still got to play the Jets, who are 4-0. What are the Packers? Packers are 3-1. 49ers are 3-1. I'm playing some damn good teams coming up here. So
Yeah, I mean, good luck against the fucking Jets. God, that was so stupid. Oh, I hope Mike Williams gets 219 yards on you instead of 218 on me.
I hope he doesn't do that.
There's no way a top story says, let's make sure cancer takes an L. That is such like a not NFL thing to say.
Let's make sure cancer takes an L. I mean, I kind of like that they have the crucial catch there.
Yeah, I agree with that, but it's like
the caption is ass. I didn't even read that caption.
It would be just better if the NFL just fucking tweeted "fuck cancer."
Exactly.
I think you get way more people behind that and more rallied up to buy your crucial catch gear.
Look at the damn Steelers. TJ Watt and Cam Hayward leading the league in sacks with 7 and 5.
You're shocked?
No, but
alright. Well, I'm gonna go have a super fun time in my game against the Dolphins.
you gotta play the 4-0 Dolphins.
Yeah. I think the next time me and you are gonna speak to each other will be probably week 9 at the trade deadline.
I agree with that.
Alrighty. Have fun in your game, sir. Good luck. I hope you fucking lose.
You know what, Tommy? I hope you win. So.
Yeah, no, that ain't gonna fucking happen. Alright. Well, after that conversation, I am super inspired to play my game. I've already gone over the roster. Let's have fun. Oh boy. Wait, we get our second home game. That means we're winning. We're undefeated at home. I'm really not looking forward to having to go up against the combo of Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill. So, we're just going to have to see how that goes. We get the ball first. I'm actually kind of okay with this. What are our game day factors for this stadium? We're going to elect to return this with Tyquan Thornton. I didn't play with the depth chart at all. Maybe I did. I don't remember. But yeah, Jalen Polk still our number 3 wide receiver. Home team has improved tackling. Interesting. Oh, love getting sacked in the first play. So, starting out this game, 2nd and 18 wasn't exactly what I had in mind. But we're going to get this underneath to Javon Baker. We're going to get extra yards. They're not able to tackle us. Oh my god, it looked like college out there. We're down to the 16-yard line, first play of the game. Fantastic way to start this one off. We just need to make sure that when we get to the fourth quarter, we have enough of a lead to where we can't choke. Because that has been our big issue, is we have been choking in the fourth quarter. And that is not what we want to do. Jalen Polk going to get his first catch of the season. And he gets 11 yards. Let's go. Going to run it here with Antonio Gibson on first down. Touchdown, Patriots. They had a pretty decent return to start off the game. Or to start off But we are looking to lay down the law. We have improved tackling, so I think I'm going to have a really fun time against Devon Achane and Raheem Mostert, two of the fastest running backs in the NFL. Love seeing both of them on the field at the same time. This starting offense, outside of quarterback, everybody is at least a 91 speed or higher. So we're going to have our hands full. And you know what? After having that conversation with CM Freeze, I kind of want to blitz. Blitzing works for him, and I'd love blitzing to work for us. And I love Odell Beckham Jr. for not getting that. Way to go, Marcus Jones, for thinking you had any reason for that not being a catch. I wish I didn't switch on to Christian Barmore and I would have switched on to the linebacker I wanted to be on, but that's whatever. Alright, well, 1st and 10 from the 10. Dolphins have pretty much been able to move however they've wanted. This looks like a run play. We're able to get Devon Achane in the backfield for a loss of 3. Tua threw it away on 2nd and 13. Now on 3rd and 13... we're able to hold them to a field goal. They got 4th and 5. Let's go. One of these times, I'm going to get a return with Mr. Tyquan Thornton. Because this great field position, I just don't feel like should be as common as we take another sack. I really don't like starting these drives on 2nd and long. It's honestly not my ideal of a good time. That's pass interference, but not going to get called. Love Madden. Well, we got 3rd and 22. Likely going to be in a position to punt if I have time. Block! Definitely need to get some upgrades on this offensive line. Tyreek Hill back to return punts. It's kind of disgusting. Big hit on Devon Achane. We're doing a pretty solid job at containing the run. I have no concern about that. I think running more sets with 3 linebackers on the field is going to be smarter than playing sets with Duggar. Let's go! Interception. Than playing more sets with 3 corners on the field. I don't think I just have the cornerback room to handle that. But Kyle Duggar with, I think, his 2nd interception of the year. Let's go. All right, back on offense. I'm going to get that out to KJ Osborne pretty quickly. He's definitely solidified. Him and Baker have both solidified themselves as my 2 most reliable guys. I'd love to see some more from some of the rookies. Or well, my other rookie, Jalen Polk. But I definitely think pretty soon here... That's tough. I got hit as I threw. I don't even know. It's just Jalen Polk gets in and out of his routes so quickly. It's hard to not throw it to him. I said Jalen Polk or KJ Osborne. I gave Polk the opportunity to make a play there, and he didn't. That's simply how I look at that. But I need to stop putting my defense in positions to where... Yeah, this is not been how I would like to go about this. We almost stopped Devon Achane. On our 2nd drive on offense, or I think 3rd drive, this front 7 just seems to be everywhere, which is really annoying. We're able to get this out to KJ Osborne, and he's got yardage. Let's go. I'm able to move downfield. It's just... I'm going to guess I significantly need a bolster on the offensive line. I haven't been able to get much with Antonio Gibson in this game. And I would really like to get him involved in this game. If that defensive tackle lifted up his arms, I swear to God my controller would have gone through my fucking monitor. Alright, 1st and goal. Touchdown Antonio Gibson. We retake the lead. Alright, Dolphins have one more drive. I'm just trying to stay like solid on defense. I just don't want to let up anything big. I definitely think I like rocking in these 3 linebacker sets. Holding goated. I completely agree. That was such a terrible holding call. Oh my God, Christian Barmore gets his 2nd sack of the year. Finally. We have somebody else with more than 1 sack. If only Josh Uche would be one of those people that would get sacks, considering he's my young pass rusher. I think I'm going to change our focus to run inside. Blitz counter just hasn't been working. And I just want to defend the medium pass. I think those are the best options for us going into the second half. Alright, well, 1st and 10 from the 26. I'm not a big fan of how many motions this defense, or this offense has, but doesn't matter. We hold them to 2. Able to stop that run nice and easily. Alrighty, 3rd and 5 from the 31. Perfect. That's all we need. I don't care if we don't get the sack. As long as the pressure causes a throwaway, that works for me. We don't get much out of the punt return. I don't think we really even got anything. But we are going to start out on the ground running with Antonio Gibson. We start out getting a bigger run than I think our whole entire first half. On 1st and 10, going to be bringing it back to Mr. Gibson. Just need about... Alright, well, that's not ideal. I'm just going to keep chugging along with them. Oh, big run for Mr. Gibson. Able to get up to the 15-yard line. Massive run. There goes that average looking beautiful. I will say, pass blocking-wise, the left side of my line sucks. Honestly, in terms of pass blocking in general, my whole offensive line's pretty terrible. But I have been pretty okay with how running to the left has gone. We're going to get this underneath to Javon Baker. Almost get the 1st down after a gain of 9. I'm going to get this out to Hunter Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. We extend our lead. Let's go. We don't miss the PAT here like we did last week. Now, the name for the game is now, or the name for the rest of this game is going to be Finish. We just need to finish this game off. Don't allow anything stupid. Jabril Peppers. Jabril Peppers interception. Goated. I thought he was going to shake off Tyreek Hill. That's a great way to just cement that we can win this game. Now, if we can just walk away from this drive with another score, then I think we will be okay. I think that's David Long Jr. who is hurt. I will say, in my current mindset, Jalen Polk currently probably not going to be in the starting 3 next week. It's not that he's necessarily done anything wrong. It's more just... I'm not finding amazing opportunities to target him. I mean, I tried to give him a chance. That's kind of how I look at that play. I think based off preseason, I think Kendrick Bourne will likely be who gets that wide receiver 3 spot next. But I we'll probably put Tyquan Thornton there because I don't remember what production what's his name had. What production Kendrick Bourne had. I don't really remember throwing to him, so I'm not that inclined to give him the spot. At least not immediately. Like, I'd love to throw it to Jalen Polk here if he's open in the end zone. But it's looking like this is probably going to be a KJ Osborne first down. And here on 1st and goal, Antonio Gibson gets his 2nd touchdown of the day. We take our first 3-score lead in this franchise. And it's against a division opponent. This is pretty big for us. The crowd is definitely into this game, helping out our defense. Tua's going to try and scramble, not able to get the first. You know what? I'm totally fine with creating plays that lead to scrambling, because scrambling keeps the clock moving. This play's going to hurt. Fumble! Kyle Duggar, player of the game for sure. Jelani Tavai racing down the sideline, able to scoop and score. I think we have won this game. Oh, that's just not fair. But you know what? We can allow it. I can't be mad at it. I mean, I'm kind of was expecting that to happen sooner than it did. AJ Osborne gets this ball. That would have been... You know, I have seen an onside kick return. I think once happened in the NFL, but I remember seeing one in high school when I played football. And that was really cool to watch. Like, it's such a odd play to see get returned for a touchdown. Alright, well, I am not interested in putting this team in a position to win. I would like my team to remain in a position to win. Antonio Gibson goes over 100 yards for the first time in this season. He has 3 touchdowns on the day. Cole Strange, you can go ahead and take the pads off. You're all good, bud. Got KJ Osborne underneath, going to juke back inside, able to get up to the 6-yard line. He's having a 100-yard day. I just have not a lot of complaints about how this team has played today. All right, first play after the 2-minute warning. Antonio Gibson almost gets his 4th touchdown of the day. I mean, I'm not going to stop running it with him. I just want to keep this clock moving. We're running to the left, right at Bradley Chubb. Running over there. Touchdown, Patriots. We put up a 40 bomb. And look at that. We are going to go to 2-3. Imagine if Ramondre Stevenson didn't get hurt. This could have been him and not Antonio Gibson, but Ramondre, you are likely going to be traded at the trade deadline. Thank you for causing an incompletion there. I would have been a little upset. I'm just making sure that we're covering decently deep. Gonna stick in cover 3. Jabril Peppers gets his 2nd interception of the day. Let's go. That's a win for the Patriots. And we are just simply going to run this clock out. I don't even think we need to run a play. But Antonio Gibson wants more yards. All right, coach suggestions. Why is kneeling not a suggestion? I mean, coach isn't telling me to kneel it. As disrespectful as this is, you know what? I just want to cement to this team what winning feels like. Because this is a feeling, at least early on, we are not very familiar with. And we want to be in love with winning. Antonio Gibson goes over 150 yards on the day. And JaMycal Hasty gets out of rushing touchdown of his own. Oh, boy. We haven't lost at home. We just need to finally get a W in an away team, in an away stadium. Well, 1st and 10 for the Dolphins. I'm anticipating this being a run play. It's not a run play. Christian Gonzalez might have a pick. Nope, but incomplete. We win 49-17. We win by 32. Look at that smile on Coach Tuck Rule's face. That is fantastic. Looking at the stats for the Patriots. Drake May, pretty solid day. He didn't have to do too much to help us win. The people who did help us win are Antonio Gibson and JaMycal Hasty. JaMycal Hasty didn't really have to do too much, but 26 carries, 155 yards, and 4 touchdowns for Mr. Gibson. Good day for KJ Osborne and Javon Baker and Hunter Henry. Jalen Polk, I think you are going to be losing your starting 3 spot. Only sacks allowed on the day were by Cole Strange. Then defensively, I know we had 1 sack for Christian Barmore, but 3 interceptions from our safeties. That is exactly what I wanted to see. Jelani Tavai gets skill point for himself after a big win. And we are now 2 and 3. We got some coach points. Let's go ahead and spend them. What a great day. That's what I got. What a great day. That's going to be all for me today. Hopefully we can stack this one up with another one against the 1 and 3 Texans. Oh, we for sure have a shot at this. I'll see you next time. Take it easy. Peace.